Original versus Definitive, which version is better when completing ESPRESSO-2-GO. In this mission you talk to Asuka at the construction site. As she tortures the poor man, she sends you on a quest of destruction, and then you head off to destroy 9 espresso stalls on the map, which are 5 in Stoughton, 2 in Portland, and 2 in Shortside Vale. We'll compare tasks, execution, speedrun tactics and gameplay. Both games are vanilla, player on PC. My name is BadInfo, so leave a like and subscribe for more comparison videos. Now let's see how ESPRESSO-2-GO compares between both versions. Alright, firstly we seem to have some very thin curtains or sheet or plastic, maybe glass on the left side where Claude enters from. This for some reason is gone in the Definitive. Something else you might notice is that in the Definitive we are a bit higher up. Why do I think this way? Well, because we can see the roof of this small building in the distance behind the red pillars. And because we can see inside the stadium's insides are blocked off in the original. Maybe some textures are missing from the Definitive? I'm just not sure, guys, what do you think? Also, remember when I always say how I hate the text placement in the Definitive? It always blocks off some interesting things in the cutscenes. Well, here it is the opposite. The placement in the Definitive is perfect because it does not block the action, but in the original it blocks off Miguel's foot. We can't see how bended it is, but in the Definitive we can. Next we see a little brick wall on our left. It is completely straight. In the Definitive it's actually not, adding more depth and it looks really cool. Asuka in both versions looks weird, she shakes too much in the original, but in the Definitive she is cross-eyed and looks frightened. When you start a mission you get a marker on your map. It signifies the location of the first stall. Your job is to locate the rest on your own. They only show up on the map when you get really close. Smashing the first one starts a 7-minute 50-second timer. Pretty hard mission, right? Indeed, one of the hardest, especially if you don't know the map and since you can't even access the in-game map because there's no map in the original. Well, to no surprise to anyone, the mission was nerfed in the Definitive. Okay, so what happened? Did they increase the timer to 10 minutes? Did they mark all stalls on the map at the start? Did they remove the dealers who usually shoot you with powerful weapons? Well, actually no, none of that. They nerfed it by making the radius bigger. Like I said, getting close to a stall marks it on your map. Well, in the Definitive, you can be much farther away and it will get marked. Out of all the nerfs I expected, this was not even something I thought would happen. If any of the other ones I suggested happened, then I would have hated this mission, but this is actually a great change in my opinion. It has always been frustrating to me how close you gotta be to the stalls. Well, now you don't. I approve of this change. Taking the stalls down is the same, and since vehicles have more health, in the Definitive you can smash into more stalls with the same car before it explodes. The timer and kill counter were also improved in the Definitive. Now they're much more slick than the ones from the original. As for the speedrun I can't really say much, just drive faster and explode from a distance. Which version is better? Definitely the Definitive. I'm usually against nerfs, but I approve of this one. Good job! It makes the mission so much more fun, especially for newcomers. Agree or disagree, let me know what you guys think. Which one is better? Leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and a very special thank you to my top channel members and patrons: Manish Pradeep, Richard Ford, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, Max Rich, LMP Racing, House the Chowder, Case Knights and everybody else on the screen. Become a supporter today.